Hey, it's your CEO, Weekend Gabe, and thanks for watching Weekend at Gabe's. We hope that you enjoyed this latest episode. While you're here, hit the subscribe button and follow us on YouTube. Thanks for watching.
All right, we're going to race through news that Gabe. Oh, wait, you set it up. As always, I jumped ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What's going on? Jesus Christ. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't give a shit. Jeff Koons doesn't care. The great thinkers don't care, but there is one man who cares so that you don't have to about this news, and that is Weekend Gabe, and that's news that only Gabe cares about.
All right, let's get into it, man. This summer, Gunna, Young Thug, the YSL team, all of them got roped into this RICO case in Atlanta. It was Real Deal Holyfield.
I think that is the R in RICO is for roped in.
I mean, it was like, yo, I never seen a hip hop label get connected to a crime family except for like Murder Inc. But then I don't think that was founded to be true. Man. But either way,
R.I.P. Ja Rule. Boo!
He didn't die. Boo. So the news is the two co-defendants, including Atlanta rapper Gunna, have entered negotiated guilty pleas ahead of RICO trial against Young Slime Life gang scheduled for next month. The best part about this story is that Gunna immediately went to social media and quote said, "While I have agreed to always be truthful, I want to make it perfectly clear that I have not made any statements, have not been interviewed, have not cooperated, have not agreed to testify or be a witness against any party in the case, and I have absolutely no intention of being involved in the trial process in any way, aka I'm not snitching to get out." I never seen anything like a rapper especially, come out and make such a bold statement, but while being on video and admitting to witnessing crimes by YSL. So I don't know if I should believe Gunna or my lying eyes, who is telling me the truth.
Hey, I don't think it's important. What I do think is important is that man is home. He got off on time served, of which he has served a lot. So that is worth it. I don't buy that he was a part of whatever criminal activity was going on. I also don't buy that Young Thug in the background of that picture right now is a part of these things. And I could be wrong about that, but I just don't buy it, man. So I hope they both come home soon. Whatever. Even if they did snitch, however you want to define that word, it shouldn't change your opinion because, and this is true, we want more Gunna music. We don't want Gunna behind bars, so it's free YSL on every fucking track. It's fucking stupid, bro. We did that for years with Bobby Shmurda. It was dumb. We're still doing it with fucking what's his name? Tay-K, bro. Free Tay-K, you know what I mean? Like, Tay-K robbed somebody. They're not gonna free Tay-K.
Yeah. I agree, man. It's like, but it's the hip hop community is so emboldened and never snitching that the idea, or just a mere idea of someone working with the feds. The
funniest part of the story is the fact that he has to come out and say that statement because
he got out before everyone else did.
It's like he has to say something. He's like, hold on, before this horse gets a little too far down the track, But he shouldn't have to, and it's a good thing that he's home, and I hope that they get Thugger out soon too.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna be going to trial for his. I don't think he's coming home for a while.
Yeah, they believe that he ordered somebody killed. So until that is,
his case is a little bit more muddier than Gunna's. But shout to Gunna, man. Hopefully,
it's good to have Gunna home, man. Because I took the top off. I'm dripping like hot sauce,
All right, Jay-Z made a rare appearance with fans, not in a sanctioned area, while he was coming out of some lofty place. Fans gathered around.
You act like this is such a rare occurrence, bro.
It feels like it's rare.
If you see Jay-Z in New York, I'm sure you can be this person who doesn't get their shit signed too.
All right, well, let's go to the video. I think this is one of the most fantastic things that we'll probably ever see on this show.
This is New York.
Look at Jay. I mean, like he just has like 2 bodyguards. Dude's worth $1 billion walking these streets.
Signed to Jersey. That's cold.
Jay, can we get you in silver? Sprouted out from this moment. Flowers of God's greatness. Hall of Fame home. I am on the congratulations.
Hall of Fame.
All right, wait for it.
Audacious, meaning I'm more focused, worldly like all races. All right, that's it, guys. Car flaming. That one ain't even real.
Oh, boop, 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 boop. Bro, there you go. Oh, Hope just recognized that off the rip. And like, nah, bro, that ain't.
Hey, what I will say, given that we were talking about AI art tonight, is that isn't it a skill that he would notice?
That is impressive.
Think about the things that you would have to remember. That was not a recent fucking album cover. And he was like, no, not that one. You know, like definitely not that shit.
I did think. I did think of that. I'm like, that's very like Hove has photographic memory, so he would know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's really great.
Kanye said on an interview a few years ago, it's like hard for him to remember his lyrics, like to songs that he wrote, you know, back in the golden era or whatever. So the fact that you can recognize cues of authenticity on an album that came out 20 years ago, you know,
that's pretty good.
Pretty fucking impressive, man.
Yeah.
You know, so just shows it's not, you know, these rappers are not out here just dumb, man. There's a reason the Jay-Z's are the Jay-Z's and the Young Thugs are in prison.
Wow.
Sorry.
And as we move on. All right. Elon Musk booed off stage at Dave Chappelle's show. I don't know if this is the moment where Dave Chappelle's stock begins to plummet as he tries to do the most egregious things.
For Dave off this one.
There's no video of this because I think it's awful and it's cringy to watch altogether. But we talk about this a little bit with Niles, Dave Chappelle, about whether or not some of the recent work is funny or great, and I think that this is this is neither funny nor great. It's almost embarrassing. If served no purpose.
I've said this on the show for pretty much as long as we've had this show running, that I really feel like Elon Musk is blue Trump. You know, he plays by the same playbook in a lot of ways. So to bring him out, you know, like it's so tough because he's a man of great waste. This is not to even touch on the history of apartheid in South Africa and where his wealth came from in the first place. But his ideas, the things that he says, the whole charade of buying Twitter for, what was that, 8 months of this year? And then the charade, like the performative firing of people and then rehiring of people. Like, it's so strange to me that you would want yourself associated with this. And the only reason I could think that you would want yourself associated with this is because he is, in your view, smart. And he may be many of those things. He may be a really great physicist, or more likely, by most evidence that I can find, he hires a bunch of really great physicists, you know? So that is what it is. You know, it marks sort of a downturn of Dave Chappelle for me. Maybe I'm late to the game, but I felt that Dave Chappelle was smarter than this. And
this is a boo for everyone involved, including Dave. He let a lot.
And the best part is, I'm so sad that we don't have the video, because the best part of the video is them honking a car horn to drown out the like absolutely drenching of boos from the crowd. Not a great moment for Dave or Elon.
Well, a 60-year-old man
this is streaming live on Twitter right now. Hey, Elon, fuck you, man.
Big facts. What's great is a 8-year-old man survived a shark attack in Hawaii this week by using his diving knife to fend off a shark, but
now this sounds impressive, Weekend Gabe, but as a certified scuba diver myself, I will let you know that a diving knife is not like your average knife. You know what I mean? Your average knife that you have in the kitchen, you could probably stab somebody with. That is not the case with a diving knife. A diving knife very specifically has the tip cut off of it, so it's supposed to be a tool that you use underwater. It's not supposed to be a weapon. So while it seems like, oh, this man had a knife, so he was good,
or an instrument, yeah,
that's an impressive feat because he was only slashing. You feel what I'm saying? There's no stabbing going on here. He was only slashing.
Yeah. So, look, police said that the man was swimming about 400 yards offshore when the shark bit him on the lower left torso. The man said attempted to fend off the shark with a diving knife, and the shark released the swimmer. The witness said that the shark took, quote unquote, a good chunk out of the man's torso. Man, 68 years old, man, still fighting for life, man. 60-year-old Gabe might have been like, "Fuck it, this is how it's going out." I'm not sure if I would have had the energy to really care to fight back.
Yeah, I mean, it's fight or flight at a certain point. So I'm sure I would have done something. Once the adrenaline kicks in, you're probably not even worried about that chunk of torso you lost. But I think this is really impressive that he was able to use his diving knife as a weapon, which sounds like a contradiction, but it's
so true. I as part of the AI generation I did today, I end up doing a generation for this story generator. There it goes. That's what the AI kicked out.
Okay. Sometimes, sir, you got a good joke in you. And,
there you go.
What is this? Jaws 3?
No, that's the original Jaws. Yeah, there you go. That's what it was looking like for that 8-year-old man. All right, I think this is the last story of the night. Avatar, man, after 12 years, is back in theaters with the follow-up. All the reviews coming back are like, yo, man, James Cameron still has something to say. I'm not anxious to rush out to see this, but I think you guys are. You and DJ Curls the Court.
No, I'm not. I did not like the first one. I texted the homies in the group chat this week to ask if they were going to see this. I got a lot of didn't see the first one. Why would I see the second one? The way I feel is that you cannot make me the themes and motifs of the movie are what people keep coming back to. Oh, it looks so beautiful. And we've talked about this on the show before. This is just a more expensive Dune. This is Dune before Dune. And by the end of this fucking movie, you will be able to tell me how beautiful it was and all this other fucking shit. But you will not be able to tell me anything that happened in the fucking plot because that's how these movies fucking go, man. And they're supposed to make 4 more of these. So my girlfriend is really excited. DJ Curls, of course, is really, really excited to go see this. I told her I will pay for you to go to the movies and see this with a friend so you will shut the fuck up about it. And that is how I feel about it.
So you will not be going to see this. Only way I want to see this, I need to see this in the 3D 4K, whatever the highest IMAX experience.
Joint, yeah, I mean, maybe that would be cool.
But. So those tickets are like $30, right? So I am not.
The regular tickets is like $23. I don't at least at this fucking movie theater. I don't be going to matinees much, so that shit is expensive regardless.
Oh man, Lake Theater, baby, OP, $7.
Hey,
there you go.
If you mention Oak Park on the show one more time, we love the Lake Theater. We
always they don't have
the Lake Theater to blow your mind.
They do not have 4 3D IMAX though.
No, they ain't got that. They ain't got that. They got a lot of things, but they don't got an IMAX.
Yeah,
for
so
sure.
I'm gonna eventually get to it, but not this weekend. I think everyone's predicting that this thing is gonna tank at the theaters. But
I mean, on top of this movie released on a Tuesday. It was out this Tuesday, the 13th. So, where's the sense in that?
Yeah.
From a statistical perspective, of course your box office numbers are going to be trash. You're released in the middle of the last work week of the year. Save it for next week when people are going to movies because it's Christmas time. What are you doing? But, who am I to tell Jimmy Cameron how to market his water movie?
We'll see next week how it does at the box office. All right, that's our news tonight. News that Gabe only cares about on this December 15th, 2022.
2022, you know what the fuck is going on.
There you go.
Thanks for watching this latest episode. We hope that you enjoyed it. If you're looking for more, click on any of the episodes swirling around my head. And also, don't forget to follow us on the socials at Weekend Gabe, at Weekend at Gabe's, and also at The Real Sam Crane. All right, thanks for watching, y'all.